thinking about going for their level 3,
Mm.
what advice would you give them?
Take your time. I think that for something like that, especially if you've been in the game a long time, everybody does this where they start to build up a certain level of kind of tacit knowledge where they say things, they do things, they have certain practices that they're kind of automatic at this point and they don't really think about them. And for a lot of us, that means that you can't really articulate them if you were to be asked why you engaged in something. And by contrast, I think if you have somebody who's like really a little bit fresher and still kind of has that first wave of enthusiasm, they're the people that, in my experience, tend to be able to answer questions like that a little more readily because it's top of mind and it hasn't become just kind of absorbed and automatic. So for the crew that's been around a little longer, I think you need to take your time and go back to the drawing board, not necessarily with what you're doing, but just can you explain it as well as maybe you did in the past? Have you thought it through recently? And not only just because I think that's the right thing to do to pass the test, but honestly, I mean, it might shake some things loose that you've kind of ingrained that maybe they're not serving as well anymore. But yeah, I think that's the thing is to take your time and just kind of reevaluate, like, can I still talk about these things as well as maybe I could in the past? And am I still thinking about them with the same kind of granularity?